Hey, what's up? John Sonamez here from SimpleProgrammer.com. Well, surprise, I'm running a half marathon here in Rome at night. Didn't plan on this, but you know what? Sometimes you just do things. Sometimes you just got to be spontaneous. Sometimes you just got to go with the flow, so to speak. So anyway, I saw on my Google Maps app when I was looking for something yesterday, it showed this run for some reason. And I thought, hey, that's cool. I should do a half marathon. Why not, right? And so I went to go sign up yesterday, and I found out that I asked it, well, they said this last sign up was like 3 days ago, but I said, hey, maybe I can get in. You know, maybe I'm an American, and they'll say, yeah, okay, sure. You know, sometimes that works. But they said, yeah, but they said only problem is you need to have this thing called a run card, and you have to have all these tests from a doctor, like an EKG, like before, like a standard EKG, and then one after strenuous exercise or running, and then like a urinalysis and breathing, like spirograph. And so I didn't let that stop me. In fact, there's a good lesson in this video, which is something that's kind of interesting, how the roads always rise up to meet me, which I said, you know what, I can just go to a doctor tomorrow morning and see if I can get that done. So I went into the doctor's office, and they said, when you got to run, like next week or something like that? They said, how about tonight at 10 o'clock? And they said, well, we'll see what we could do. And of course, they could do it. So they got me the certification I needed. I got the run card. I signed up. Here I am. I'll be running in about an hour or two and doing a half marathon in Rome. So that'll be pretty cool. Anyway, you know, there's, rather than, I'll show you some clips of the run and stuff, obviously, in this video. But one interesting thing I thought I'd just talk about while I'm recording a video here is just this idea or this concept of, you know, what you believe, right? I have this pretty firm belief that, and I've been using this a lot as I've been traveling, been telling people that, you know, I've got some pretty good karma. And what I mean by that is, I don't think that like I deserve good things to happen to me because I'm such a good person. What I mean is that I believe that good things will happen all the time. Like, I believe firmly that I get whatever I want out of life. Like whatever that I ask, whatever I want, I pretty much, it happens. Like, somehow magically, it's like the universe conspires to fulfill my wishes, right? Like the roads literally rise up. Well, maybe not literally. Sometimes I've had similar experiences like that, but the roads rise up essentially to form a path in front of me where I'm going. And I believe that. And because I believe that to some degree, that's why it happens, right? It's amazing on this trip. So many times this has happened. I mean, this is one example. I mean, who signs up for a half marathon the day before, you know, in a foreign country and has to get a medical examination, all that? And it happens, right? It happens. I believe it's going to happen. I just believe it's going to work out for me. And so it does a lot of times. It's kind of cool how that happens. There was some instance where I was stuck in a parking garage in Switzerland, and I believe that, you know, whatever, it's going to work out. The guy lets us out, doesn't charge us anything. He's supposed to charge us $50 to get out of there. What else happened? Didn't book a train ticket for this train that was supposed to be sold out, and booked out, and got there just in time. Got the perfect ticket for the perfect timing to get there. I mean, it just happens all the time, continuously. You know, I could give you so many instances, but you know, you probably know of people where the opposite happens to them, where they constantly predict how everything is going to go wrong in their life, and it does. Like somehow magically the bridges collapse under them, right? That should hold 10 times their weight. How does that happen, right? It's because they believe that, right? They predict it. You know, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. They believe that I believe I have a semi-charmed life. I believe that, you know, only good things happen to me, essentially, like that I get whatever I want out of life. And I say it all the time. I get whatever I want. Like, I always do, right? But there's other people that believe the opposite, right? And they believe that they never get what they want, and that bad things will always happen to them, and they do. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It happens. So, you know, the moral of the story is, again, it's not like I'm trying to brag about like being lucky, because it's not luck. I think there's a real true element to you get what you wish for, you get what you believe, right? And so, oh, look at that, that's kind of cool, it's glowing. But if you believe that you're going to have bad things happen to you, they will. If you believe good things will happen, that the road rises up to meet you, that you have a semi-charmed life, that you get what you want, you do, right? And it doesn't mean that, you know, there's not some will involved in it, not trying and not putting forth the effort. Obviously, you know, I was very willing to pursue running in this race. Like, I did what I needed to do. I had to go to the doctor and get the thing, and I had to like be aggressive, right? But because I have that belief in my head that I'm always going to get what I want, it's natural for me to do the actions that would take me there. If you don't believe that you're going to get what you want, you're not going to take those actions. But if you have that belief, if you believe that what you want, that you will achieve it and get it, then the actions to get there are very simple and straightforward, and they seem just as normal as, you know, as sitting on a chair, opening a door. Anything that in your life is so simple that you believe that will happen, right? So there you go. All right, I'll give you some clips, hopefully from the race here. I'm a little bit overtrained because I did some hard workouts. I didn't plan on doing this, so I'm probably not going to be setting any records here, but you know, it's just kind of cool to run in Rome at night, and you know, so there you go. Well, I did it. There you go. It was not an easy run. It was humid as hell, but and hot, but I did it. So there you go. It's like 12:30 at night. Time to catch a 1 a.m. bus back to the apartment.